What's going on, legends? So today I'm going to do a meal prep video for you guys like I promised last week. I'll be doing one every single Sunday, putting them out on Monday if I can get the editing right. And yeah, this is how it's pretty much going to be, guys. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so this is basically what I'm going to be cooking with this time. I've got some lean chicken, obviously it's all lean. And then I've got some lean ground turkey right here. So I've got a pound of ground turkey, and then I have no idea how much chicken I've got. I plan on shredding it all. Okay guys, so as you can see, got my chicken in the pot, ready to go. So this is about 3¼ pounds of chicken. I already trimmed it, put it in there, so it's already nice and lean, good to go. Any kind of nasty stuff, I trimmed it all off. On top of that, you got ½ teaspoon of black pepper, coarse ground, and I've got two teaspoons of Himalayan pink salt, and then 12 cups of water. So I did about 13, just because it was a little bit more chicken than the recipe called for, and that's pretty much it. It's gonna make its own broth. Set that sucker to boil. Yep, there we go. So that's, on mine it's on 9, so while we're waiting for that, I'm going to start cooking these peas, and then that's pretty much going to be it for now. The other stuff's already prepped and ready to go. I'll probably start working on the ground turkey. Okay guys, so for the sake of being thorough, I'm going to show you guys how I do the peas. So I just dump both bags into this. It calls for 2 tablespoons of water. I'm just doing it from the tap, but 2 tablespoons going into this, and then like I said, that was for 1 serving. This is 2, and then 8½ minutes. So I don't cover it like all the way. As you can see, I don't really put the lid on all the way. And then just open this here. Chicken's still going, obviously. That chicken, by the way, is going to be going on for 20 minutes, and then I'll be checking it. So yeah, you got your 4 tablespoons of water in there. Obviously, you're going to need a big container, and then I'm going to do 17 minutes. So 17. Boom, that's done for until 17 minutes. Okay, guys, so we're at the next crucial point, spirit fingers, of the chicken here. So I cut these up kind of like tenderloin-ish, because remember, I'm not trying to make little nuggets, little bite-sized pieces. What I'm trying to do is season this, get a nice little pan sear on it, and it's not getting preheated, by the way. But I want to put a little extra flavor on there, just so I can shred it. So that's the whole point of making them into little tenderloins. They're smaller, and I can shred it really easy. So you can tell that's done now. So this is just about 20 minutes. I've lowered it down. I'm going to lower it down a little bit more here. So now it's about 5. So for this, I'm going to use Slap Your Mamas. If you don't have it in a store near you, they've got it on Amazon. So the next thing I'm going to do, obviously I seasoned it, so it's all seasoned. A nice generous coating. I put a little extra in the pan, not on purpose, but because I'm not very accurate. And next, guys, is going to be the grapeseed oil. So I put grapeseed oil. It doesn't add any flavor or anything like that, and the macros are not bad. So I don't put a whole bunch. I just put kind of eyeball a tablespoon. So I do a little like that, and a little on the other side. So just like that, and that. And that's just about it, guys. Just about a tablespoon. And then I'm going to turn it on to medium, which on my stove is about 6, like right below 6. Like that. And then cover it up. And that's it. So I'm going to show you what I got going on over here. Vegetables are done. I'm going to put those away. Got the chicken boiling, almost done. This just started. Right over here, I made my little pan. So for this, I make a little lip around the whole thing, and then I'm going to spray it with Pam whenever it comes time. But it just makes it really easy and keeps the mess, like, you can just fold it up really easy. get rid of it. You can make it wider if you want to, or more narrow, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. It's your world. I just live in it. I'm just trying to show you guys some tools to put in your toolbox. Alright guys, so as you can see, I already flipped the chicken. Didn't want to bore you with that. Use your tongs. Get those suckers flipped over. You can see they're already turning white. And I'm just going to coat the other side. Not as heavy as the first time, but like a generous amount. Remember guys, flavor is key whenever it comes to meal prepping. You don't have to eat boring to eat healthy. As long as you're doing the right thing 90% of the time, you're doing better than most people do 100% of the time. Alright guys, so I lit it back up. Okay guys, so if you could tell, the chicken's starting to split. That means they're about to be done. I'm gonna cut off that heat because it's gonna sit here and keep cooking. But you don't want to overcook it because remember you're microwaving it. If you're not gonna microwave it, just let it do what I'm about to do. Because this is gonna be used, like I said before, for chicken salad. So it's gonna be like room temperature or cold. This chicken's still doing its thing. I took the vegetables out, and here they are. So I'm just gonna tear. And we need 170 grams. So let me put the grams. And then you're gonna try to go negative, if you can see. So I'm gonna put this back so it's at 0. 1 scoop. Ooh, that's kind of hard to manipulate that. Close enough for me. 171. So after this one, you just move on to the next ones, guys. I'm not gonna bore you with that though. I just wanted to have a little cookie intermission with you guys. This is my dog Zeus. I know you guys haven't seen him, but you know, he's around for all the videos. You want this? What do you need? Oh, shake? 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 He likes the cheapest snacks, man. Milk bones all the way. But anyways, back to the meal prep, guys. Okay guys, so we're coming to the end almost here. We're more than halfway done. So I've got the chicken, it's all finished up in here. I cooked this until the liquid was gone. As you guys saw before, when I did like the little chicken chunks, it makes a lot of its own broth. So you just cook that all the way out, and that's how I, do it pretty much every single time. The chicken right here, I've got it cooling off, so it's just been kind of sitting after I turned it off. And it was in there for about 25 minutes. That was about to where it started getting done all the way. And I checked pretty much all the chickens. Then over here, I've got this all together. So I put just some Famous Dave's steak and burger, and then some barbecue sauce to get that smoky barbecue sauce flavor. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this good old-fashioned way with my paws, and then I'm gonna put them into 2 4-ounce patties. So measuring them out. This is parchment paper. It's all zeroed out, and like I said, 4 ounces. I'm gonna do 4 ounces. And then I'm going to bring them over here. I'm going to spray it down right now. Actually, I'll spray it down right now. Right now. Right now. So, nice coating, just so nothing sticks. Nice and easy. And like I said before, you're just going to be throwing that away. After you're done either way. So, I'm going to measure 4 ounces, put the patties here, and then right now I'm going to preheat the oven to 400, and we're going to do the patties for, I'm going to say about 20 minutes. So check it. I'm going to check it a little bit before that, about 15 minutes, just to make sure. I like my burgers about medium, but this is turkey, so you can't do that. It's got to be cooked all the way through because it's burned. So I just threw the turkey. I'll give you a quick little sneak peek. Turkey burgers are in. So they've got another 60 minutes, plus or minus, like I said before. Got to cook them all the way through, so I'll pull it out, probably check one, and then see what's up. Now with these, what I did is I cleaned my kitchen shears, my meat shears, and then I just cut these up into kind of like angled pieces, just like you get at like a restaurant or whatever. And I'm just gonna cook all these. This is gonna be for the hash. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook all this. Anything that I sprayed it with the butter stuff, Crisco butter spray. Okay guys, so I started working on this cauliflower hash, and as you can see I finished the sausage. So that's your done product. You take it out of the pan, leave all of whatever's left, little crispy bits and whatnot. And then in here is a full head of cauliflower. I'm just mixing this up by the way, it's not cooking. So you want a full head of cauliflower, cut up pretty small, if you can see that. Pretty small pieces there. and then the onions also chopped pretty finely. So you want one medium onion. I used a brown one, and as you can tell, it's not cooked, but it's just picking up that juice. Cauliflower, if anybody's ever cooked with it before, it picks up all that good stuff. Now what I added extra, because turkey doesn't leave a bunch of fat and this recipe calls for onion, what I used was that turkey and it didn't leave a lot of juice, so I added a tablespoon and a half of olive oil, just so it has a little extra flavor. I didn't want to use grapeseed because it doesn't really leave anything. On top of that, you want a clove of garlic, minced finely. I just used a little pre-minced stuff. It called for a tablespoon, so I used a tablespoon, or a teaspoon rather, and put it in here. Now it's all mixed up, and I'm about to cook it for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm about a minute into cooking this, and it's getting brown pretty quick. It smells awesome. So yeah, it's just gotta be brown. That's the whole goal. But I have it set for about 5, which is a good medium. But the burgers, little alarm went off. I had to add an extra 10 minutes because they weren't done. They smell awesome though. And I'm just gonna take them out, and then I'm gonna see. They look about done. Burgers are done. Okay guys, so you can tell this is starting to brown up real nice. It's got maybe, I like my onions especially cooked down, like, you know, like In-N-Out or Five Guys, whichever one you prefer. And this is about to get tossed back in with that. I'm gonna measure it out and do this in another pan. So I'm gonna measure the meat, measure the cauliflower, and then I'm gonna put them together in a pan separately with eggs. So everything's perfect for me to put it in my finished meal. Okay guys, so here's the next step. You can tell it's pretty browned. What I added to this now was pepper and salt. I used Himalayan pink salt, by the way. Used that to taste, which I didn't taste it, not gonna lie. I just added what I thought. I'll add later if I need to. And then you need a ½ teaspoon of smoked paprika. Didn't have that. I just added regular paprika. I'm sure it's not gonna do anything crazy. And then 3 tablespoons of water. Cover it. And then you're gonna cook it for 6 minutes or until tender. So got the fire going, yes. So check. It is, let's just say it's 5. It's 4:59. So 5, so about 5:05 it should be done. And I've got it on medium heat, like always. But I'm gonna start measuring out amounts of the turkey, and I'm gonna get another pan ready to go to hash this together. I took the lid off. It took me about 7 minutes for this to become like completely soft where I wanted it. Last step was just to add the juice of half a lemon. You're supposed to add the meat back in, but that's with bacon. I'm pretty sure it's to get that fatty acidity thing going. But like I said, we're using turkey, so it's not very fatty. I've got the shredded chicken on the right side here. So I've got the shredded chicken for the. What I'll do is I'll pull some of this chicken out, put it in there, and then I'll do buffalo, and then in that same bowl I'll do barbecue. So it's really easy. In here I have 1 cup of cottage cheese. This is a double of a recipe that I had read. So yeah, I'm going to be smashing this down on the top, and then I'm going to add 2 whole avocados. I'm going to do 2 egg whites in here, and then I will also add 2 whole eggs. So 4 eggs in total. Alright guys, so this is an almost complete product. This is about to do, so I just measured this out, by the way. This is pretty complete. I'm just going to add either some Frank's Red Hot, or I'm going to add some Stubbs barbecue. That's what I'm going with. The macros on this sauce are better than most. If you haven't had Stubbs, I'd recommend it. Pretty good. I'm using the original. I'm drinking Canada Dry Diet. I like ginger ale. So yeah, I've got the big bowl here, and basically what I'm going to do, 8 ounces over and over and over and over, and I'm not going to mix anything crazy like as far as the sauces go. So pretty much these are all just going to be Frank's Red Hot wing sauce. So I'm going to do, this one's 8 ounces, so I'm going to add that, put it in one of my containers, and then I'm going to do 8 ounces and add them in 2 of her containers, and then repeat. So as far as this goes, what you're going to need is the 3 pounds of chicken. I add a little bit more than that myself. You need 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 avocados. I was going to say 4 halves. So you need 2 avocados, salt and pepper to taste. You're also going to need minced garlic, so I use the pre-made kind. And you're going to need 2 cloves, so whatever that is and what you're using. And then you're going to need a container, 16 ounces of cottage cheese, and you're going to smash that all up. So what I did is I added everything to the top, I smashed everything down as well as I could, and then mixed it all up. So you can see there's little pieces of cottage cheese, but nothing too crazy. In the recipe, it calls for you to make it smooth, but it's not required. It's kind of an optional thing, and then you just mix it around. I also added 3 stalks of green onion, and the last thing is half a cup of light mayo. Alright guys, so I added the sauce, and now I'm just mixing it up. So I'm going to take this container, and then it's going straight into the vegetables. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. All I'm going to add to that is a little bit of sauce on top, and it kind of just gives it that little bit of moisture that it's going to need. Okay guys, so after a couple hours, we're done with meal preps for me and my wife. So check it out guys. So for her meal preps, they're a little bit different than mine. Obviously she's a female, so you have to compensate for that. So she has just the regular servings of everything. And then over here I've got the chicken. So 8 ounces of chicken in each one of these. And then I've got 170 grams, maybe 1 or 2 grams over of peas in every single one, minus this one. This one has 8 spears of asparagus. 8 ounces of ground turkey. These are the ground turkey barbecue burgers, like I was saying before. I had to do 12 ounces of the avocado chicken salad. But if you guys want me to post a recipe, I will. Let me know in the comments. But basically that's the gist of it. Everything's got vegetables for me. I'm eating as low carb as I can, so that's why I'm doing double vegetables, so I'm getting as clean of carbs also. I hope you guys learned a lot. I love doing it for you guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. It helps us out so much more than you guys even know. But yeah, apply this stuff. Share it with your friends. Let them know. If you keep doing what you're doing and it's something like this, it's contagious. Everybody wants to do it, especially when the results speak for themselves. But like I said before, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been a King's Legacy production. Have a good day.